Welcome, comrades, to Truth Talks Today, the people's perspective on the world and your number one source for the truth. Today we are reaching out to everyone with the wonderful invention of the radio so that everyone across the glorious union of Soviet Socialist republics and the world can hear our message. Regardless of literacy, we are truly the people's news. Comrades, it fills me with pain to describe the suffering inflicted on our Cuban brothers and sisters at the merciless hands of the United States. In the latest meeting with the United Nations Security Council, the world witnessed just how reckless the U.S. can be. Comrades, everyone from the Bering to the Baltic Sea knows that the U.S. placed nuclear missiles in Turkey aimed at your hometown. And everyone from the Caspian to the East Siberian Sea knows our nation will not stand for it. All the way down south of Satan, the U.S., the USSR gave protective nuclear missiles to our Cuban comrades in the Caribbean. We won't stand by when the common people of an independent nation are calling for help from the threat of a looming capitalist monster, and apparently said monster won't stand by when the common people get the defense they deserve. No agreement has yet been settled upon in the UN Security Council, but tensions are rising between the U.S. and their blind capitalist allies and the USSR and the people of Egypt and Romania. This reporter isn't going to point fingers, but there is only one country that started by placing missiles in Turkey, blockaded an independent nation, refuses to remove their weapons of mass destruction from the backyards of the Soviets, and this country just might start with you and end with United States. Comrades, I have some wonderful news for you. The heroic representative from our Union of Soviet Socialist Republics of the UN Security Council has generously offered some of his time to inform the people about his latest valiant efforts defending the world from capitalism. On behalf of the people of our beloved nation, thank you for your service. How would you summarize the events of the last Security Council meeting?
Of course, we started to look for solutions, but quite frankly, they weren't benefiting the USSR and, of course, the communist bloc.
Why should the U.S. trust the Soviet Union in our quest for peace, or is it necessary to concern ourselves with the trust of the U.S. at all?
Oh, I totally agree. It's really important to maintain this trust between the two biggest superpowers in the world, because if we don't, there's going to be problems, right? And it is important to maintain this safety for the international safety of everybody, you know? Not only the U.S. and USSR people, but the whole world.
Are you pleased with the support shown from our allies, particularly Egypt and Romania?
Oh, Egypt and Romania have fully supported us. They've invested a lot of time and effort to really fight this conflict, and of course looking for diplomatic solutions.
What are you worried may happen next if the U.S. does not listen to you?
The world is at stake, right? The U.S. doesn't hear our argument and our proposals to solve this problem. Well, there's going to be a world nuclear war, and we don't want that.
This has been Sturgeon from Truth Talks Today. Tune in soon to hear the latest people's news.